All right, we're recording. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today for our Coach Opportunity webinar with Nicole Woolsey and I. And we are just so thankful that you guys took the time to be with us today and find out a little bit more about coaching and why we love what we do. I'm going to go ahead and share our screen here in Zoom since we are now recording and we got some people that have hopped on. So let's bear with me for just a second. I'll get it going. All right. All right, today we are going to talk about why we chose this business, why we chose to make fitness our business, why two moms decided that this was a route for our families, a route to help our own journeys, and how that has grown for us over the last 2 years as I've been coaching, and then Nicole's going to talk about her journey too. So my name is Brown. I'm a Star Diamond coach with Team Beachbody. My team is Team Inspire Epic Change, and we just want to take this time at this lunchtime opportunity to connect with you guys and to share what works for us and what has been working and why we decided to become entrepreneurs. All right, so I'm going to let Nicole go ahead and start this off. She's a good friend of mine, hailing from Canada. So take it away, babe.
Thanks, Bona. Okay, so my name is Nicole Woolsey. I'm 45 years old. I'm a mom of three. My kids are 12, 9, and 7. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I have been since my first one was born, so for 12 years. I have been in my past life a makeup artist and a hairstylist, and I kind of still do that a little bit part-time. I also model a little bit part-time, kind of a jack of all trades, but I've always been into fitness in some form or another. I'm a certified Ashtanga yoga teacher also. It was really important for me to model a healthy lifestyle for my kids and my family, as I really grew up like that. I had a mom that was kind of like granola, as we call it. I was born in the 70s, and she, grew her own sprouts. She didn't let me eat any junk or sugar or anything like that. And of course, at the time as a kid, I hated that, but it really kind of stuck with me because we started exercising together at home with like workouts on the television. I was telling Mona, I don't really remember what those specific workouts are now, but it was some type of, at home on the TV workouts that I did with my mom in the 80s. I think starting when I was like 11, we were working out at home together. So this really impacted me, and really, my mom really modeled that for me. And I kept it up kind of as I was, growing older and moved out of my own and all that stuff and became a yoga teacher. So it was very important to me to pass that on to my kids. And it was a big part of my life. So you can switch, Mona. So that brings me to kind of why I started coaching. So like I said, as a stay-at-home mom, being home for 12 years, my husband was kind of, the breadwinner of the family for the whole time. And we've gone through some tough times over the past 4 years. He's had a few job losses, and it was very tough on our family. And I just needed to be able to do something to contribute to our family income, but also something that was going to make me happy. And stay in the same vein of fitness and everything that I love, and also be able to be there for my kids at the same time, because with 3 kids, I know if you guys are moms, my kids are all in competitive sports. We have hockey practices at 5 o'clock, which is crazy. I don't know how real working parents that work full time get their kids to these practices that are at these early hours. Both my boys are in hockey, my daughter's in gymnastics. So realistically, I needed something that I could still be at home. So coaching kind of came into my life. I started a challenge group, and the experience that I had in a challenge group just kind of turned a light bulb on in my head. I was like struggling. I was always great on the fitness side, but the eating side would go up and down and up and down and up and down. And I never kind of really figured that out until I got into a challenge group and realized the food, what I needed to be eating, the portions I needed to be eating, And that really clicked for me, and I fell in love.
Mm.
So that was like a major light bulb moment. So I knew that if I had gone through that and I felt that I could transmit that to other women that wanted to be on their journey and have results like I did. So quick, at 42, it was on my bucket list to do a bikini competition. I had always thought in my head that I wanted to do it, but never thought I could do it because I didn't really understand about the food component and how nutrition is so important. You can't just exercise. You cannot out-train a bad diet. So long story short, I trained my butt off. I stuck to the nutrition, and I did 2 bikini competitions last year at the age of 44, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and I feel the best that I've ever felt. And so I just want to pay it forward and help others do that. And I mean, this is just such a rewarding job. So that's my story.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So about me, guys, a little bit. All right. So my name is Mona Brown. Like I said, I'm from Ashland, Kentucky, grew up in Eastern Kentucky and live in Lexington, Kentucky now. But I'm a college graduate. I got my degree in radio broadcast journalism. I had a lot of fun in college, did a lot of theater. I've always been a positive and I hope outgoing person. And, you know, I just love being around people, and teamwork was always something that was important to me. Teamwork and being a part of something bigger than myself was always something that drew me to opportunities. So after college, I decided to enter the military, and I was in the Army for 6 years. I was a Russian linguist and an interrogator. So, you know, all of this was just part of my big plan to go and somehow change the world, right? And along with that, I learned a lot along the way. I realized that life wasn't all, you know, roses and bunnies. I experienced a lot of things along the way and I grew up in the Army, and I grew up in those life experiences. So after the Army, after staying out in Colorado for several years, which was a place I adored, I came home to Lexington. And that's when I met my husband, Leo, and we were married. We've been married 17 years. And along that journey, and like I said, being a positive person, just wanting to do something bigger than me, we wanted to start a family. But immediately when we started trying to grow our family, we found out that we struggled with unexplained infertility. And so it was a real bummer not being able to do the one thing that I thought that would be so easy for us, right? As a woman and as a married couple, was to have a child, you know, grow a baby, right? In my womb. And it was a very tough time for me. You know, I went from being this positive, outgoing person to a woman who was really kind of hating on life and really struggling and really spending time being a little envious and jealous of other women who could, you know, have these big families. And it was a time for me. So we went through a lot of conversations and found out that we would look into adoption. And this time of my life, again, was in a period of growth. I learned a lot about myself, and going through the process of adoption. If you've ever been through that process too, you know how tough it is, and what you have to learn along the way. But I did grow through that. And now I'm a mama to 2 beautiful boys, Zachariah, who's now 9, and Silas, who is 4. So we grew our family a different way, and it was through adoption. And while at the time I didn't know it would be a blessing, it was. So my whole life has been about just wanting to do things that empowered me, empowered my family, and that whole struggle with infertility was something that felt completely unempowering. But now through this family that we now have, we are growing and we are better than we were before. So we love to travel. I'm 47 years old. Fitness has always been a part of my life. And I grew up with a dad who really saw opportunities. And maybe that's where I got some of my inspiration from. But he always talked about, he was a network marketer. And he always talked about Mona and my sister Jenny, Mona and Jenny. If you can find something that you're passionate about, if you can find something that has all the components of a good business within a network marketing situation, then you should grab onto that and you should invest your time and energy into that, because residual income is something that's so important that you'll want to have somewhere in your life. And I never forgot that. So kudos to my dad for having an open mind and teaching us more about what it means to be an entrepreneur. So what happened? Why the coach life, guys? I fell into those bad habits. As I went through the struggle with infertility, I sat on the couch and ate a lot of cereal all the time. And
cereal is our weakness, girl.
Nicole and I have something in common. We love cereal. But I don't eat bowls of it anymore in front of the TV. I have
me neither.
My time. So I fell into super bad habits. I was struggling with depression of infertility, and I had total guilt mom trips because here I had these two beautiful boys, and what was up with that? And I was still like going back to my old ways, like of that just kind of depression of not feeling good enough or not feeling, I don't know, womanly enough. I mean, if that makes sense, ladies, you probably know what I'm talking about. But, just that mom guilt. So I struggled with that, and I took it out on not working out, not working on my fitness, eating whatever I wanted. I was skinny fat. And I just was out of shape. The picture up there shows me with my boy Zach, and people are like, well, you're not out of shape. I'm like, I was out of shape. I was out of shape once. And then I found it again. And more so inside, guys. It's not about having a six-pack. It's about feeling good from the inside out and having energy for your family. And I knew I needed support. And I also, guys, wanted to be around a tribe of like-minded women who lifted me up, women who I could surround myself with, and I had friends, don't get me wrong. I have good friends, fantastic friends, but I wasn't surrounded by people who were on the same journey and mindset as I wanted to be on. So I've always wanted to do something that made a difference in my life and the lives of others. And that's been how I've wanted to be all my life. So I dreamed of being my own boss. And when I met my coach, Anita Myron, on a cloth diaper website, I bought her diaper covers. She had a girl, for goodness sakes, and I have a boy. What's craziness is that? But I bought her diaper covers. I started following her on Facebook, and man, she was motivating. She was supportive. She was showing me a journey that I wanted to be on. And I followed this young woman for 9 months until I finally reached out to her and said, I want to do what you're doing. I see it. I want to be better fit. I want to be a better mom. I want to feel good. And then I saw the coaching opportunity and said, I want to do that for others. I wanted to dream again. And I saw opportunity in the fitness world because, guys, it's not going anywhere. It is not going anywhere, and it's only getting bigger. There's a huge obesity rate in the United States of America. And right there's people to help. And so anyway, I wanted to move forward and see where this journey would bring me. So I entered a challenge group. I felt immediately better. I entered with the challenge bag with T25, Shaun T, and not look back. So guys, just some information about Team Beachbody, and talk about a company that's been around since 1998. And Carl Deichler and John Congdon got together and thought, how can we show fitness and bring it home for people so it's easier to access? Gyms are great, guys. I went to the gym for a long time. I'm not against it at all, but people are busy, and so they needed solutions. So for 7 years, there was Team Beachbody rocking it out, doing its thing, without any coaches, without anybody except infomercials. Then all of a sudden on these forums, on these old school forums, people were getting together and supporting one another. They were starting their own challenge groups. They were starting their own accountability groups. John and Carl saw this and they said, this is great. Why don't we reward people for that kind of work? Why don't we reward coaches and their challengers and take out the middleman and make them the CEOs of their own companies? And since 1998, we have all these amazing programs that are changing lives. You know, we have every product, every solution that's available for somebody. But the difference is with these products, we have accountability and ways to use these products like never before. And so talk about fitness that's not going anywhere. This is here to stay, and it's only getting better. Beachbody is unique because we offer the entire system. The fitness plus nutrition plus support equals the rewards of success. And that is what is missing in so many companies. It's just not one product. It is the whole picture. It is helping people achieve any goal they desire, whether that's health and fitness combined with a business that is legit, with whether it's a financial or fitness goal. We help with all of that, but most of all, it's just everything that starts in the inside of us that comes out through these challenge groups that we've seen so many changes. And there's lots of proven results. I mean, guys, you can go on any Google Team Beachbody results and you'll find that we've had our own results. And Nicole's going to go ahead and talk about this part for us.
Yeah, so like Mona mentioned, the difference and why our people that sign up with our programs have such great results is because of the accountability of a challenge group. Like I said it myself, in my own experience, I tried for years to kind of get where I wanted to be on my own, and I just couldn't arrive there. I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have the support, I didn't have the accountability. So once I joined the challenge group, like I said, light bulb, that's why I had results. When you put those three things together, a coach to support you, a bunch of cheerleaders in your group to help you, and the great products that we have, all the programs and Shakeology together, these things equal results, guys. And we have so many programs to offer. There's something for everybody. There's yoga, there's weightlifting, there's cross training, there's mixed martial arts that's coming out. Any kind of workout that you enjoy, we have it. And one thing that is launching so hard right now, because we're in a digital era, smartphones, tablets, laptop, everybody's mobile, everybody's in a hurry. Quite honestly, I don't have half an hour to get to my gym, an hour to train at the gym, half an hour to come back home. To me, this is a time waster. I did work out at a gym for years, but when I discovered Beachbody, it was like, head slap, because with 3 kids, I don't have time to do that. Like, I want to wake up, get my workout done, and get on with my day. And I don't want to miss my workout. And this is the reason for so many people saying that they can't work out, because they just don't have time to get to the gym. When you don't need to go to a gym, you don't have an excuse. So Beachbody On Demand offers all of these programs that you can stream anywhere. You can still get old-fashioned DVDs if you want. And all your programs that you buy are actually even downloaded onto your Beachbody On Demand. So amazing. We have a great supplement line. We have all kinds of accessories also. So we really have the full package. So to move it to Shakeology, which is our premier product, our star product, for good reason. Shakeology is not a protein shake. Shakeology is a nutrition shake. There is nothing like Shakeology on the market. It is 100% natural, soy and GMO free. It's full of 70 superfoods, greens, pre and probiotics, digestive enzymes, and adaptogen herbs. Shakeology can be a meal replacement because of all of these amazing nutrients that are in the shake. And you are guaranteed that you are getting a daily dose of dense nutrition. Once a day, you're getting in all the nutrients that you need in this shake. It gives you energy. It helps you stay in a calorie deficit when you're trying to lose weight because your body is getting the nutrients it needs and it's not craving. Okay, the major reason for people to fall off of diets is their cravings that they get. And it's because when you're in a calorie deficit, it's normal. Your body is lacking nutrients. You need to make up for those nutrients somehow in order to be able to stay in a deficit and continue to lose fat. So Shakeology does that for you. A lot of objections we get about Shakeology is about the price. So I want to talk about this because it's one of the most important things. And if you're a coach, it's very important to be able to explain the value and understand the value of Shakeology. Okay, like I explained about all the nutrition that's in the Shakeology, it's like nothing else on the market. And you are replacing a meal with that. So when you sign up as a coach, you get a 25% discount on all products. That breaks down to say $3.35 a shake. If you don't sign up for the discount and you just are purchasing Shakeology as a customer, it breaks down to $4.20 a day. You are replacing a meal with this shake, breakfast or lunch. You are already spending that money per day on breakfast or lunch. So that's how it fits into your budget. My husband and I both take Shakeology every day. We take it out of our grocery budget, and it's like you're breaking even. You would be spending that money anyway, and you're getting super food nutrition. If you're drinking a Starbucks a day, if you're stopping at a drive-through every day, ditch that. Give your body something healthy that it needs. Sorry, I have to rant on Shakeology.
I agree. Leo and I do the same thing. And I used to be a Starbucks a day. Now I know that's not everybody, but it's many, many people.
Exactly. And but everybody is spending money on lunch or breakfast. Yeah. So that's how you work it in.
Yes. And we don't always make great choices for lunch and breakfast either. And this helps us do that. I ate cereal for every meal.
That's right. And that doesn't do your body any good. And
not at all.
When you're on the go, like with me, for instance, my kids are in hockey. So on the weekend mornings, we're up bright and early. I don't have time. I'm like shaking my shake and I'm taking that with me to the arena.
For sure.
So when you're on the go on the weekends or whatever, it's a great meal on the go. So you don't grab something crappy, basically.
Amen to that. I didn't know what it was before I started, but now I am a believer.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks for that, for sure. That's an important aspect of our business. Yes. And then peer support, you guys, this is where it comes in, right? I mean, support. You are not alone on this coaching journey. If you decide to go of course, Nicole and I are passionate about this because we are coaches and we do have successful teams and we've shown success on our own as well. So, we don't say that it's not to brag. It's just to show that, you can jump into this and you can be successful. It doesn't matter if you do this part-time or if you decide to do it full-time. It does not matter if you have a full-time career. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have accountants, we have dentists, we have hygienists. We have, let's see, what else here? We have yoga teachers. I could go on with the amount of different you have to mute your phone if you're on. Thanks, guys. We have everybody who you can imagine who has different careers. Corporate America women are coaches who have been successful. So here we have peer support. And these are pictures of us. This is the left one's at our recent retreat in Florida. The middle one, all of us, and the one on the right is Summit 2 years ago in Nashville. And guys, you don't do this alone. Our Team Beachbody coaches are amazing people, and our team rocks. We have each in our individual teams, and then we also have our large team for upline support. And it's amazing what you can do together, guys. You never, ever have to feel alone, although we are our own CEOs of our own business. And the rewards, guys, that come with, it's nice to be recognized. It's nice to know that you're doing something, that you have guideposts along the way that show you that your business is moving forward if you decide to grow a business with us in Team Beachbody. The rewards, there are commissions. One of the first rewards, excuse me, that I had as a new coach was, I got a check. I got a check for a commission, 25% off. Actually, my husband's challenge pack. He bought one, and that was nice because Christmas was coming up, and I was contributing to our bottom line, and I was staying home with my 2 boys. And guys, I was looking for something out of the house, and I didn't want to do that, but I was looking for that because I needed to contribute. And the commission was fantastic. And the bonuses for team growth, Beachbody rewards you for that. The trips we've been on, we went on a cruise. We went to Nashville. We've been to Utah. We've been to Florida. I mean, just very cool, very fun trips. And the recognition where you get to see your name and your team up on a banner at Summit, it is just wonderful. Just being recognized for monthly goals that you hit from the company. Just fun stuff, hats, bobblehead figures. Those things are just so cool to get. They seem little, but it's beautiful to have recognition. How often are you recognized at your own job? I mean, if you're lucky, you get the recognition for sure from your boss or from your leader. But it is nice to get recognition for your hard work. And guys, learning and personal development, it never stops. We do our own personal development in our own homes, and then the company is always offering fantastic training to us that is at our fingertips. And we can choose to use it or not, but our teams do. We work together. All right. Is this Nicole? Go for it, girl.
Yes. Okay. So what is a coach? We get this question a lot because people don't really understand what a coach is. Okay. A coach doesn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert or already at your fitness goals or an experienced salesperson. Okay. You are there as a support for people in your challenge group that you run each month. We do not claim to be fitness or nutrition experts. We're a coach. We're a mentor. We're there to help people achieve their goals with our products, and we share that. And most coaches do not have 6-pack abs and are not in amazing shape. They've started off to be a coach to have their own accountability in a group and to start living a healthy, fulfilling life and achieve their fitness goals along the way. We are not salesy. That's one thing that our company kind of talks about all the time. We are sharing our experiences. So, you don't need to be worried about being pushy and trying to push people into buying your products. You are sharing your journey on social media. You're sharing with your programs and your Shakeology how it's changing your life, your results that you're getting from your program, how it's changing you mentally. Because when you start eating healthy, working out, drinking Shakeology, doing your daily personal development, you are changing, you are growing, and you are sharing that to inspire others to start their own journey. And no matter what stage in life you are, I'm 45, Mona's 47. We're not giving up and rolling over because we're in our 40s. We want to inspire other women, in our age groups. It's not just all about these 20-year-olds, although we can inspire those ones too, because we're doing so well. So what a coach should be, sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals, committed to being proof the product works, improving and developing themselves, which is all just what I spoke about. So the benefits of being a coach, this is amazing. First of all, you work from home, so you can set your own hours. If you have kids at home and you need to work between naps and after school and nursing or whatever it is you do, or you work a full-time job and you can get some in on your lunch hour after work in the morning before you go to school, that's your choice of how you're going to fit it into your life, because it's your business. You can build online, you can build in person. It's totally up to you how you're going to build this business. I build mostly online, but I talk to every single person I meet about Beachbody because I love it so much. So I do a little bit of both. I mean, you can see that most Team Beachbody coaches are very passionate about our company because we just love what it has to offer and all the great things that come along with it. So when you're sharing that passion, you're going to attract your people, your tribe.
Absolutely.
This is still me?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So we have incredible support. We have amazing support from corporate. When you sign up as a coach, you have your own online back office. In that back office, you have all kinds of training tools, how to get started, marketing tools, all kinds of personal development. There is everything in that back office. There's all kinds of communication. Once a week, we have something called the National Wake Up Call, where a top coach will speak about best practices and how they, achieve success in their business. There's coach breaking news. There's a coach monthly newsletter. There's the coach FAQ in the back office. So any question that you have about any program, anything at all, you can go into the FAQ. We have all Team Beachbody on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter that you can follow to get all the updates, what's coming out, what's new, because we always have new stuff happening. So this is really great to update you. So that's the support that we have corporately, but from our team also, we have tons of training, and that's you, I think.
Yes, and I had to move. See what happens? This is the mom moments. Yeah. I heard Silas answer the door, and I had to come up and see what he was doing. So that's what I did. So I apologize. I'm moving in here. So hopefully you can hear me with the TV on in the background.
Yeah, you're all good.
Am I good? Okay. So here we go. We're gonna close this up soon. What to expect from our team, guys? New coach training all the time. This happens within our own teams. We support you to start your business, and it never stops. That support never stops. We are always working together. We have weekly team calls through this type of through Zoom call like we're doing now. And then we have leadership trainings, Facebook private team pages, and recognition and accountability as well. Because guys, accountability also happens when you are building your own business, because we know that is important, because just like our fitness, we have to have check-ins. We have to see how we're doing, and we need that support and help from each other. So here we go. Look at that. Well, look at those two. Who are those two girls? What are your options to enroll, you guys? You can be a coach. You're ready to join the team. You want to help others achieve their health and fitness goals, or you want to be a challenger. I'm just ready to join a challenge group and achieve my own health and fitness goals. So what do you want, coach or customer? You can come in either way. Guys, you can join as a coach, and that is just honestly starting your own journey as well. But one of the behaviors that we work on is being a product of the product, and you can't do that unless you've experienced the products, right? So you come in with a challenge pack. An average savings of a challenge pack is $50 to $80, and your coach enrollment is waived. You get your fitness program, your first shipment of Shakeology, and a trial month of Team Beachbody Club subscription, all in the same pack. It is awesome. It is the best value. You can also come in just Shakeology Home Direct and have the coach enrollment fee with that, though, of $40, $39.95, or you can just get a fitness program and then the coach enrollment fee on top of that of $40. But the challenge pack is absolutely the best value because you get everything at once. And I always share that with my clients and my customers, because that's how I joined. That's how I joined as a coach.
Me too.
Yes. Do you want to go with this one for me now?
Yeah. Okay. So when you join as a coach, you have that one-time sign-up fee that Mona was talking about, but then you have a monthly business service fees of $15.95. This is like one of the lowest fees I've ever heard of to own your own business. It costs $15.95 a month to own your own business, essentially. And what that includes is media promotion and brand awareness. You get your own personalized websites that it's already up. You just have to personalize it for you. Like I talked about earlier, you get that coach online office that keeps track of all of your customers, your shipping and all of that, because we do not handle money or we do not ship products.
None.
Beachbody does all of that for you. So once you sign a customer up through your website, it's out of your hands. The Beachbody is going to ship all that for you. So all that's taken care of. Customer service, technical support. If you have issues with your customers or you have an issue personally as a coach, you can call up technical support. It has all your marketing, communications, training, as we discussed earlier, success on demand, which is the personal development that we talked about, and Beachbody on demand, also where we talked about streaming all of your own fitness programs.
Gosh,
that's all in your online office for only $15.95.
You know what? And I want to add too is if you are a military veteran,
yes,
which I am, you can have your monthly service fees completely. They'll null them. You don't have to pay. If you are a military veteran, you're $15.95 a month to own a business. It is completely. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's written on my. What happened there? I don't either. But you do not. What is happening? Oh my! Look at that. I've got some drawing on my. There's a ghost in my machine. But anyway, you know what? Customer, I tell you what, guys, here's the deal with live. You never know what you're going to get. But as a veteran, I don't have to pay my service fees. Isn't that amazing? Here's
awesome.
Silas. He came to join us. All right, so veterans, this is a great way to own a business on the side. I tell you what. All right, join as a customer, you guys, with a challenge pack. That is, you can just do that as well. If your coaching isn't an option for you right now, if you feel like that's not the way you want to go, you can.
But you can also join as a coach just for the discount. We did not mention that.
This is true. But yes, talk about that for a second for us.
Yeah, so you can join as a coach or preferred customer, we can call it, for the discount of 25%. If you don't want to sell anything to other people, that is okay. I would say that 95% of my challengers join up as a discount coach because they want to continue to stay on Shakeology, and they're saving 25% on each program they order, any Shakeology they order. You do have to still pay the business service fee, but you still save a lot of money each month on that. So just want to say that.
Great point. Thank you for pulling that in. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I got started. And then immediately I was like, I see this amazing company as for what it is. So yeah, and if that's not an option, if you still don't think that that's a great way to get started, you can join as a challenger. This is my actual client. This is Katrina Sorrell. This is her before and after picture so far with the 21-day fix in Shakeology. Guys, I use this picture all the time to share just what it does for a mama of 4. This is mama of 4. She's a doula. She has a full-time job, and she worked hard. She was consistent, but she had the support to do it. And she shares this picture freely because I was so proud of her. But she was a challenger, and she then became a coach later on. But you get your fitness program again. You get your first shipment of Shakio, and you get a trial team Beachbody Club BOD membership. All right. Go, Nicole.
So think about what becoming a coach can do for you after all that we just talked about. Think of all the people that you could help, people that you know already that could benefit from these programs. And what goals and dreams do you have? Because a lot of people stay stuck and they don't want to take the leap. But when you have such a low fee and you're getting a discount and you're using the products, what do you have to lose, really, to get started? And which option would be good for you, a coach or customer? And does this feel like a fit for you? So we would like you guys to ask us any questions if you have any. You can ask in the event page where you got this link. That would be great.
So think about those questions that you have, because there's no question we can't help you answer or find the answer for. Because coaching changes lives, you guys. I mean, it does. It changed our life. It changed my life. It gave me a goal bigger than myself. And it also helped me contribute to my family's bottom line. And it gave me a feeling of accomplishment and something that I can grow and that will be a legacy for my family as well, because I've seen it change so many lives. And if you feel a tug in your heart to just see what this is about, do not ignore that. Don't ignore that tug. I have learned over time that ignoring those tugs are never a good thing. Those tugs are there for a reason. So dream about it. Dream how this could fit in, however big or little, into your life. Nicole has something to say about that as well.
I just think it's awesome. Like, look at all of those. We were just there in Florida not that long ago.
Go back.
And that was amazing to, meet all of these amazing people that are so supportive. And before in life, I tell you, women can be not so great and not so nice to each other, but in Beachbody, it's really different. And the people that you connect with, your challengers, other coaches, to me, that's part of the biggest life-changing experience also.
Amen to that. And you can see here that not everybody, they're all different. We're all different. You can just see that in this picture. So what's next, guys? Just jump. Just jump in, whether you want to jump in with a coaching opportunity or receive the coach preferred customer discount with your challenge pack, or be a customer or a client. That's it. Just think about how, like Nicole said, how this could change your life, and the question she asked, how this will allow you to dream, and how this opportunity could be life-changing. And that is what we wanted to share with you guys today. Nicole, do you have anything you want to add before we jump off?
I think it's great. Look forward to chatting with you guys after this webinar.
All right, let me exit out of here. Thank you guys for taking your lunch to join us.
Yes, thanks so much.
I'm going to stop share so we can finish up. But we appreciate you guys totally. For Amberly, thank you for being with us. And I'm going to unmute Amberly and say thank you for being with us and for joining us for lunch. And you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to create a YouTube link for this and post the recording into our event page. All right. Thanks, guys. Nicole, bye. Oh, Nicole, you're muted too. You're muted. How were you unmuted? Bye, Nicole. See you guys later.
Bye, Mona.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.